Hi my nubbies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and if you're new here, please subscribe. I would adore that. Today's video is going to be products that don't get enough hype. So these are products that I think need to be hyped up a little bit more. Other things have been talked about much more frequently and I'm like, hey, what about that product? What about that? Nobody ever talks about that product. I'm sure some of these products have been mentioned once or twice in people's videos, but they're just not getting as much recognition as I think that they should. And I'm just going to mention 10 products because I don't want this video to be forever and a day. There are so many products I had to pick from. I want to do a mixture of different brands as well and different products as well, so I'm not just all talking about face products or all talking about lip products or whatever. So let's kickstart this with one of my favorite products today. This is the Sleek, which I'm blinding you with probably already. This is the Sleek Solstice palette. This came out last year and Sleek were kind enough to send this to me when it was pretty hard to get here in Ireland. It is an English brand, it's a UK brand. I adore Sleek as a brand, it's amazing, but now I did see that Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star and Shanaxo have started to talk about this product, and to be honest guys, you all need it in your life. It is beautiful. It has 4 different highlight shades. One is cream, a cream product. Oh, I love this color. It's like a champagne peachy type of shade. I don't know if you can see that on my hand there. Oh, this particular highlighter is my favorite. When I got this at Christmas, I think I wore this every single day. I was constantly wearing this product. Cream highlighter in it is beautiful as well. I don't know if you can see that there. Like, hello, it's so intense. They're gorgeous. More people need to get in the bandwagon and start talking about this bad boy because I adore it. And I think more people this year are going to start falling in love with Sleek because I think that they are the bomb.com, but especially this Solstice palette. It's just everything. Now you guys know that one of my all-time favorite brands is Inglot, and I just don't think that across the board they get enough recognition because the brand is sensational. I know they're pretty hard to get in the UK and some parts of America. It's kind of difficult to get Inglot. It's a Polish brand and I know in Poland it's considered drugstore or affordable brand. Here in Ireland it's a little bit more pricey and we class it as like a middle of the road brand, so it's not quite high end, it's not quite affordable. They have pigments, guys, and these pigments put MAC's pigments to shame. That's how insane they are. They are amazing. I have a pigment on my eye today. I think I'm wearing, 116. Oh, I love it so much. One of my other favorites is 115. Wait till you guys see this. Oh, it's this like pinky champagne kind of color, but just look at that. Look at that. Sometimes it looks gold, sometimes it looks pink. It depends on the light. It is one of my favorite pigments from Inglot and one that I will repurchase when it's gone. Another pigment I love for them is number 119, and that's it there in the middle. You can just see that there. It's like a goldy plummy kind of shade. Oh, they're just beautiful. They really are the most insanely pigmented, insanely gorgeous pigments, and more people need to know about them. I just find them so versatile because you can use them on your body as well. Like if you're going to a festival, they're great, or you can use them as highlighters. Everything about them is just insane. Like, look again, hello. Oh, just try the Inglot pigments if you get an opportunity and pick up definitely 119 or 116 or 115. They're my 3 favorites. There's nothing worse than dark under eye circles. Really, there's not anything worse, and I absolutely hate the appearance of them on my face, which is why concealer was invented. But this particular concealer does not get enough hype online, and I love it, and I talk about this quite a lot. This is the L'Oreal Perfect Match Concealer. I love this. It's in the color Vanilla number 2. I use this in one of my most viewed videos here on YouTube. It's my full coverage foundation from the drugstore, and I will link that tutorial down below. But definitely check out this concealer. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. I just don't get why not enough people talk about it. There it is on my thumb area, and when I use this underneath my eyes, it's not cakey, so it's full coverage but not cakey. It blends out really well. It blends out really well, and it's brightening at the same time, and it's just everything. Like, it's really full coverage. Like, I just don't know why more people don't talk about it. Only problem I have with this is the tube of it is teeny tiny. Because it's so full coverage, you don't actually need to use that much of it underneath the eyes. You just need a little tiny bit and you're like good to go. And it's one of my first concealers that I actually ever tried for underneath my eye. Love it, and I still love it right now. The next products I want to talk about are out about a year, and I hear nothing about them. Nobody online really talks about them, nobody raves about them. I do, and you've seen them in favourites. I don't know how people aren't more interested in them because they're liquid lipsticks, and these are the ones from Milani. I have 4 in my collection and I love each and every one of them. I wasn't crazy about this kind of burgundy shade at first because I tried it on my lips and it kind of flaked a little bit, but the second time I tried it, it didn't happen. And this pink one, oh look at this pink one, just hello, pink. I wore this in my Renaissance palette review. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that down below just to see what the lipstick was like. You can check out that video. Everyone talks about the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. Everybody talks about Colourpop ones. Everybody talks about the Kylie lip kit. Everybody talks about every single liquid lipstick except for these guys. That's them swatching the back of my hand. Gorgeous. The only one, like I said, that's a bit kind of is Obsession, which is that kind of purpley one. It is lovely, but you need a lip liner underneath it. The mauvey kind of shade on the end there, which is called Adorable. That is my favorite one. They're really nice in the lips. They don't crack, they don't flake, they don't break down. I have them on my lips for forever. I put these on in the morning and I still have it on by lunchtime. They are so long wearing and amazing, and more people need to talk about them because I think they're just brilliant. I've had this primer in my collection for as long as I can remember. I think I've had it for about 3 years and I've gone through about 8 to 10 of them. This is the L'Oreal New Magic Blur Cream and I use this as a primer. And what I do with this is I place it onto my oily T-zone normally before I start putting my foundation on because it blurs out any of my pores. My foundation goes on flawlessly on top of it, stops it from sinking into any pores and going crappy and fading throughout the day. It's so comparable to the Benefit Professional, but a fraction of the price. It lasts way longer in my opinion as well. I find like that one's a little bit more watery or something, and I go through it like water, whereas this one lasts so much longer and it's like €14 and you can always get it on special offer. I will link it down below because if you've never tried it, you love the Professional, but the price point is just a little bit too high, then try this out. Absolutely love it. Not enough people talk about it. It is my ride or die. It just keeps my oils at bay, keeps me looking matte. It stops my foundation breaking down and fading and looking like crap basically. And you'll see this quite regularly on my channel because I do talk about it a lot. We're all into our contouring at the moment and I have 2 contour products I want to talk about that do not get raved about enough. I'm trying to say that quickly. This product is from England and this is number 502. It is my contour shade that I use all the time. This is my third one. Oh my god, it's so creamy, so buttery, so beautiful on the skin, really blendable, doesn't leave any choppy lines or like any harshness. I'm not wearing it today actually, I'm wearing the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Definitely try it out. It's the perfect tone of contour shade, so it's a bit cool but it has a teeny bit of warmth. You can see that already in comparison to that one. It's beautiful on my skin, and like I said, when you're contouring you want something that's really blendable, not going to give you harsh lines and you look like have 2 big streaks down the side of your face. That's not a good look. Not a good look. The next product I want to talk about is actually a highlighting product, and I have never heard about this highlighting product except for one of the girls here on YouTube, Siobhan Let's Makeup. She's another Irish girl. If you haven't already checked her out, I'll link her down below. But Siobhan was raving about this and actually was selling it on her Depop, and I was like, I have to buy this, so I bought it off her. And it is the MAC Pearl Frost Cream Highlighter, and it looks like this. I've never heard anybody talk about this, and you can see from the usage, I use it quite a lot. It is beautiful. That's what it looks like there. It's the most unusual product, okay, because it is a cream product, so you think that it's going to sit on the face really unnaturally and it's going to be really obvious and creamy and kind of in your face, but it dries almost to like a powder finish. It's also really easy to apply over powder, so you know that when you apply your foundation you should put any cream products on top before you powder so it stops it from caking, whereas I can put this on top of powder and it doesn't cake at all, and I use it for a litany of different things. I put it on the inner corner of my eye, underneath my brow bone, top of my cheeks, and over my lip, down my nose, everywhere. I love it, and thank you so much Siobhan for introducing me to it. Every time I'm looking for a cream highlighting product I go straight for this, and especially for the summertime when you want more of a dewy look, definitely try it out. The Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar Palette gets so much hype here on YouTube. Everybody talks about it. I love it personally. It is one of my favorite high-end eyeshadow palettes. Shadows in it are just right on point, real creamy, blendable. But it is €45. Now in my opinion it's worth every cent. But if you want to save, then try this palette out, because I don't think enough people talk about this palette. This is from Makeup Revolution, so it looks like this. I Heart Chocolate Bar Palette, and it is the original one from their collection, and it looks like that on the inside. Quite quite comparable, you might say. You can see that they look very similar. Look at that. There's not a whole lot of difference in those two palettes. Even though it is an affordable brand, it's still great quality and more people need to definitely try it out. It still has that buttery consistency that I like from eyeshadows. I've tried a lot of Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. Some of them are amazing like this one, but some are a complete and utter miss and a flop and they just do not work and they're powdery and just not good. Whereas this is incredibly pigmented. It's really buttery, the shadows in it, really blendable as well. That's what I like. They don't all mesh into one shade. You can actually see all the different colors on your eyes. I love it so much. And it is very like the Too Faced one, so definitely give it a try out if you have not already. And it's a fraction of the price. The packaging's adorable. Really compact, really easy to bring with you. I have a ton of eyeshadow looks with this, so many. I'll try and find a few and link them down below. Definitely give it a shot if you haven't already. I've said already at the beginning of this video there's going to be a lot of Inglot products in it because not enough people talk about them. The next product I want to talk about is actually the last one that I'm going to mention from Inglot, but it is their number 21 blusher. You guys are probably like, a blusher? But this ain't no ordinary blusher. I tell you, if you just bought this blusher and you had no other blushers in your collection, you'd be set for life. This goes with everything. This blusher is not sheer at all. You can probably see that from one swipe. It's very intensely pigmented. It looks like that in the back of my hand. If you're fair, I recommend using a light hand with this. If you're darker, then you can definitely amp up the volume with this blusher. This goes with every eye look I have ever used it, every lip look, and I wear this to death. I love it so much. Every day in my life I'm grateful that they made this blusher, because when I'm not sure what type of blusher to wear, I say, number 21 from Inglot. That'll work. That'll do the job today. Last but definitely not least is one of my all-time favorite products from Makeup Revolution. Every day I'm grateful that this was created. Not enough people talk about it, not enough people use it. I don't know why, but you need to use this and you need to get this into your life. It is their Ultra Contour palette. I have talked about this a lot in products, in favorites videos. It comes with 3 bronzing shades, 3 highlighting shades, and 2 like highlighters. This has replaced my Kat Von D contour powders. Not using that Physician Formula one that I showed earlier or the Inglot one, I'm using this. There's like 3 contour powders I'm going to these days and this is one of them. I love it. I use this colour here in the middle and I use the light kind of banana shade to set underneath my eyes, or sometimes I use this one in here mixing them together, depends. It is worth every single cent. Not enough people talk about it and it's so affordable. Definitely get your hands on this if you haven't already. I love it to death. Again, I want them to like blend really well and be buttery and kind of soft powders, and they are in this palette. If they're kind of hard powders or too overly pigmented, I'm kind of a bit scared and I find that it's just too much work to kind of blend it out, whereas this is not, and I love it. Okay guys, that completes my 10 underrated products, or products that do not get enough hype here on YouTube. Definitely try out the products that I mentioned. If you want any more information, check out the down bar because there's loads of stuff in there if you want links to where you can buy these products. Thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and give me any requests that you would like to see in the comments section below because I love getting your requests. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye!